All right, so the first time I spoke about this whole gwamnishu issue, where I revealed that I made the call that got him arrested, I further said something in that video where I said I am not going to say anything surrounding this whole issue until Harrison comes out and say the truth with his own mouth. But I was surprised yesterday. I went online and I saw this whole epistle from, according to them, from Harrison's lawyer, that Harrison had explained to his lawyer what happened, so the lawyer put it out there. Now, this is his explanation. But you see, my problem is when I read it, I have a problem. I don't like lies. I hate it so much, especially when the lie comes with an intention to deceive the public and to sway the public. To lie to the public, I don't like it. So this is the explanation, right? They said that his modus operandi is to get a prototype lookalike cash, where he inserts the chip for tracking as our own cash is too light to carry the chip. They went on to say, so before ransom is paid, they remove a huge part of the money and replace it with a prototype money because the chip can only sit well on the fake money. So according to them, the Nigerian notes is too light. So they replace the real money with a fake money so that their chip can sit well on the fake money, because the chip cannot sit well on the original Naira notes. But there's a problem. First things first, what these people don't know is that fake money are usually lighter than the real money. As you can see, fake money is often lighter in weight than genuine currency for both paper bill and coin. So fake money are usually lighter. So that is number one. Number two, where did you get this fake money? Do you know why I asked? Because of the amount of money involved. The amount of money involved is 5.4 million naira. In 500 naira denomination, 5.4 million naira is 10,800 pieces in 500 naira denomination. In 1,000 naira denomination, it is 5,400 pieces. So where did they get 10,800 pieces or 5,400 pieces of money in fake currency to replace it with the new one? Because if you will change the real money, you need to replace it with the fake money. So where did you get that fake one? Did you buy it? But the thing is this, if you are buying it, you will buy the normal fake one, which is very, very hard to see because they arrest people for that. So you need to buy that one. But in this case, they are saying that our own Naira is light. And like I said, the fake Naira is lighter and they need a thicker one. Does that mean that they made their own money? Do they print their own money? You see, that's another thing. Do you guys print your own money? And how many did you print? And what printer did you use? And what graphics designer designed that money for you? Then you were able to print 10,800 or 5,400. But just in case you people are saying that he printed it, now this is where there's a problem. It is a bigger crime than what we even have on ground. Because as you can see, making fake money or counterfeiting currency is a serious crime in Nigeria and almost all countries. So it's like a global world crime. Now, what is the penalty? Offense and penalty. Making or counterfeiting currency. Firstly, making or counterfeiting any banknote or coin that is legal tender in Nigeria is an offense punishable by life imprisonment. That's number one. Number two, possession of it. The first one is making it. Now, to be in possession, they see you with them. Possession of counterfeiting implements knowingly having in one's possession any machinery, tool, or material intended for forgery currency is also punishable by life imprisonment. That is if they see her with you. Now, dealing in it, dealing and selling, buying, selling, or dealing in counterfeit currency carries a sentence of life imprisonment. So if you are saying, Harrison made this note, then you are looking at life imprisonment. So where did they get 5,400 pieces in 1,000 naira? That is if it's 1,000 naira fake money. And if it's 500, 10,800, where did they get it from? You see, that's number one. Now, number two, we're going to talk about the chip. They said something about the chip. Now, what is a chip? Because they said that they need a huge amount for a chip to sit inside. That is why they took 5.4 million naira. Now, what is a chip? A chip or integrated circuit is a tiny piece of semiconductor material. Tiny piece of semiconductor material. Tiny piece of what? Semiconductor material. Like silicon, holding millions, billions of microscopic electronic components. Tiny piece of semiconductor material, like silicon, holding millions, billions of microscopic electronic components. Transistor, resistor. That act as switches, forming complex circuits for processing data, memory, and controlling devices. These foundational components power everything from smartphone and computer to AI system, performing tasks like calculation, storage, and logic through patterns on and off. So he says it's a tiny microscopic piece. It's just small. And these are types of it. As you can see, this one is tiny. It's like a SIM card. As you can see, this is another one. This is another one. This is another one. See this one? There's even a SIM card inside. This is another one. This is another one. This is called ultra thin tracker. And all of this, all what I just showed you now, can rest inside 50,000 naira. Or worst, 100,000 naira. Or worst, 200,000 naira, 250,000 naira. Or worst. Do you understand? So this chip can sit on less money. Unless if you are telling me that it is this particular chip that they use. This tiny one. But this tiny one can sit on 500 naira. Or max 1,000 naira. All you have to do, you can put it here and clip it like this. Nobody will see it if it's this type of chip. Or maybe one will not work and they decided to put it on all 5.4 million naira, which in 500 naira it will be 10,800. In 1,000 naira it will be 5,400. If you have to put it on all of the nodes so that it will work better, that means you need a lot of time. Do you know what 5,400 pieces is? 5,400 pieces. You can put it in all this room and you don't have space to pass. You must step on it to pass. Unless there's only one type of chip, or will I say 3 types of chip that you can put on all 5.4 million naira. That can spread on all 5.4 million naira. Unless if the chip is liquid. That's the only way it can spread on 5.4 million naira. Or better still, unless if the chip is powder form. That is the way it can spread on 5.4 million. Or lastly, unless if the chip is air. But guess what? We don't have no chip in that form. We don't have no tracking device on planet Earth in that form. Like I said, stop. Just wait for him to come out. It will really help. Let him just come and say the truth. This whole story makes no sense. You see, this is just the first paragraph of what you people posted. If I talk about the whole paragraph, then it's going to be boring. So we'll wait for him to come out, you know. But I will tell you for free that don't go to the police and tell them that you are replacing real cash with prototype. You put yourself in a bigger problem. Because then you'll be forced to go to the place where you print the prototype or where you bought prototype of 5.4 million naira. That is a whole lot of prototype making. And that is a whole lot to produce in fake currency. They do it. But the people that do it, you're gonna learn. You people will have to learn and you will learn the hard way. Please. Let him just wait for him to come on. I want to hear his own side. Although, some people say you have not heard his own side. He has told his own side. And now he has added more. But I want to see the expression. I want to see the expression. Anyways, peace and love. Don't play. If you play it online, you will learn the hard way.